Hello, this is Alex Gomez. On today's video I want to show you my process of creating a character from Kevin Keele. I really like this old man. It has really nice sharp features, and if you can follow Kevin Keele Instagram account, like it's really nice arts of piece that you can see right here. His illustrations are amazing, like really a lot of inspiration that you can take from this artist. Actually I found him from Pinterest. So yeah, so we're gonna go from this to this. So let's get started, guys. Okay, so for this piece we're gonna start with a simple sphere, and then we have the sphere. I'm just gonna kind of like give the shape of the face, but I wanted also to give the first kind of like a create where the eyes goes, where the nose goes, and start working that way. I really love this character. It's kind of like the mean look that it has. The expression is something that really captivated to me in do this character. A really awesome exercise. Pretty much I'm doing kind of like 2 exercises a day, and I definitely recommend that you guys do the same. So yeah, so for this character, like having like those sharp features, kind of like I use a lot of my clay buildup brush, and also the pinch brush by Shane Olson that you can guys get it in 3D Character Workshop. So if you guys can't have these brushes, you can obtain almost the same result with the damp standard or the standard brush as well. It gives a little bit more of detail, having like those brushes like the pinch and the fill. Really nice brushes to work with, but if you don't have it or you don't want to download them, you can definitely do this work with regular brushes with no problem at all. So yeah, something that I wanted to say, just like the expression of this character really captivated me to do this exercise. It is really amazing to see which challenges and obstacles you can achieve when you decide to do a different character as the normal characters that you do. That's what I like to do. That's why I do creatures, aliens, cartoons, stylized girls, stylized males as well. Something that I probably want to get into is realistic portraits or likeness, which is something that is very not time consuming. Yeah, it's very time consuming, but you're definitely gonna have to spend way more time trying to develop the real likeness of a real character. But eventually I'm gonna get into it. So as I was saying before, like to do this character, like you see how sharp I'm doing, like the nose and the how do you call that, the cheekbones, sorry, the cheekbones, the eyebrows, and really and also I like to add color in the beginning just to have that sense of what I'm doing, kind of like it looks more like I'm doing a character and not like just like the clay. If you see in the part that I'm masking below the upper lip, I always do that, like just to, when I work on my lips in characters, I always mask either the top or the bottom of the jaw, just because it's easier to create and pop out the lips. So adding those the colors as mentioned before and the expressions in the eyes, definitely it gives you character, like a more character or personality, so you can play with the personality way more. This part was really fun to create, like the mouth and all the sharp edges on the nose and the eyebrows and the lips and the part of the mouth, and do kind of like the wrinkles or the cracks in the upper lip. It was pretty fun. What I did have a hard time was creating the hair. I was thinking in the beginning that I was gonna create the hair in XGen, but I didn't have time to do it. Well, I didn't probably wanted to take the time. I know a little bit of Xgen, I have made some stuff in Xgen, in Maya, but no idea about fiber mesh, and that's one of my goals for this year, is kind of like get my characters more realistic hair, and eventually I will do it. So I kind of like decided to plan like the hairs a little bit better, but actually didn't work out. I was just using like a hair brushes. It's not like a real hair brush or like a curved tube brush. It's pretty much how the hair brushes are done. I have a couple that are, one from Danny Mac and the other one is from Elga 77. I think that I purchased. They're not that expensive, to be honest, and they're really brushes to work on. But eventually I really want to move into doing more realistic hair with Xgen and maybe Blender, I don't know. So yeah, so at the end I just decided just to mask the part, for example in the beard, kind of like break it in pieces. So have like the chin, the sides of the mouth, then have the sides of the cheekbones, and also the hair next to like kind of like the top of the head, the hair. So yeah, so I decided to break it down that way. So the way that I did was mask part of the face where I was gonna extract the hair, and just use the extract tool in the subtools option. Just do the extract, make sure that I had a back face mask when I wanted to pull it out, so I don't pull the whole thing. So the part that is touching the face is gonna keep in place, and then I can just pull that kind of like piece of hair. I think that was like for me the best way to do this part, because in a couple of times I felt stuck and I didn't really knew how to do it. And it doesn't matter, like I want to share my process. I don't want to say, oh my god, you have to follow the workflow that I'm doing because this is the best. No, I just like to share the process, and also share like oh, look at this guy, the amazing work that he does. And no, like you know, as an artist I struggle sometimes as well, and I don't know how to do things, and I have to find out, or probably create other different kind of end results, or problem solving of what can I do with that. If you were seeing like in that part, I was just trying to kind of like add like tiny things of lines to give that hair appearance, but it didn't work out, it didn't look good at all. So I just decided, just for this case, just to leave the chunk, and leaving that chunk, it kind of like creates the beard and the face creates like a more cohesive character. So pretty much I was just doing the same over and over with every single part of the beard. So as I say, I kind of like break it out in pieces, and I just start adding pieces and pieces and pieces, and that's the way that I created the beard. And you see, like in the first, I just had like just two lines like that in the part of the chin of the beard, and it kind of like look all right. But then after, when I started adding the other ones, it started to have a better feeling. And this is just, you know, a process of learning as well for me, and if you guys see my process of learning from you guys as well. But the good thing is that we can learn together, and if I can save you some stuff, some time when you're creating your own characters or sculptors, like it's great to do it. So the beard wasn't like the funnest part to create. I kind of like drag sometimes, like doing hair and stuff, like just I don't like as much, probably because I don't have the proper technique to do it. If you follow my Instagram, you're gonna see that I used to do like a lot of creatures, aliens and monsters and stuff, and just kind of like moving towards doing sculpting characters. I definitely enjoy sculpting other people's designs, and it's just like a, like a choice that I have made because I really enjoy it. Kind of like sometimes I get creative blockouts and I don't know what to design, and I was like, oh, and I don't want to deal with that stress that I feel that I need to post something on Instagram, or I want to get this character done, but I don't have the design or the idea to do it, so I just don't even bother. I just don't even bother. So sometimes when I have that creative blockout, I just pick characters characters from another artist, and I just go with it and just develop it. So yeah, I'm working for the next video is gonna be like a real person, like from a portrait to a stylized person. So stay tuned for that video that is gonna come up next Friday. It's pretty cool. I really love that experience, and I don't get me wrong, I love this character as well. It's pretty fun. Was pretty fun. The render, I think that it look amazing, and I think that I just love it. I just really love the render of this guy. So yeah, so if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a video every Friday. Don't forget to check out my other 2 videos, and see you next Friday. Take care and have an amazing weekend. Bye.